Good morning, TikTok. It's Friday. And I want to talk about you and change. What's your experience of change? How do you feel about change? Does it scare you? Does it worry you? Does it inspire you? Does it bring you joy? Do you embrace it? Do you engage it? Do you create it? What's your relationship with change? Get clear. On a scale of 1 to 10. 10 being you're so into it, you create it all the time, you love it, you're in it, it's a joy. That's a 10. 1 is nowhere. Where are you in your relationship with change? Are you in the same place you've been for the last 20 years, energetically speaking, and maybe physically speaking, in your environment? Have you experienced change in your body? Have you experienced change in your mind? Have you experienced change in your heart? Have you been in relationships that don't serve you anymore and you're still in them because you're afraid of change? Because you believe in this thing called loyalty and you'd rather be in these relationships than be joyful? Are you in a job that you've been in forever and you're going to retire in like 5 years and you don't know what to do with yourself after that? It's retirement and then you die. Is that you? Or maybe you're this person. There's no such thing as change. Nobody can change. The world won't change. It's too hard. It's too much. Is that you? It's time to notice where you are. It's time to notice where you are. I invite you to stop being complacent. You are complicit in your complacency. And being satisfied with the status quo ain't working anymore. So where are you with change? Because you can either bring it in with love and generosity or resist it. Those are your options. Those are your options. Those are the opportunities. You're either in it to win it or you're not. You either bring it in or you don't. You either have a loving relationship with it and you experience it or you don't. Where are you? And wherever you are, buckle up because it gets to change. The world is changing, people. Are you changing with it? Our environment is changing. Are you changing with it? The inertia of our existence changes every day. Are you in the game? Where are you? And while you're taking note and noticing, we're going to make that the floor. Wherever you are is the floor. Why? Because that's where you are. You're literally right there. Now let's change the viewpoint. Where could we be? Wherever you are with change, here's where you could be. Like I said, here's the 10 out of 10. You love change because it is part of our existence. We grow up. Our hair changes. Our face changes. Our skin changes. Our heart grows and changes. Our physiology grows and changes. Our chemistry grows and changes. We shrink. Everything fucking changes outside. Our political game changes. Your relationships change. People come and go. Your children grow up. We are in a constant place of change. So how do you feel about it? Great. That's the floor. Here's where we're going. You could love it. You could bring it in. You could engage it. You could accept it. You could lean into it. And here's the space to grow into. When you choose to bring it in all of its glory, up here is what's possible. What's possible when you love change. Okay. When you choose to accept, engage, love, respond, invite change, you know what happens there? Growth, opportunities and possibilities, reward, alignment, love, generosity, compassion, peace, serenity, unity, autonomy, sovereignty. That is all that's possible up here. And we're here. We are collectively, human beings are here. 8.5 billion souls are right here. And here's where we get to be. Notice the gap. Notice that gap. I have been closing gaps for 5 years. I am a master at closing the gap. I am masterful at identifying where we are. I know where we get to be. It's called vision. I will share mine with you one day. And we've got a gap. We've got where we are and where we get to be. Yeah. So as long as we're choosing to acknowledge where we are, it's called awareness. It's called self-reflection. It's called responsibility. That's what I'm here to bring you now. That's where we are. And this is where we get to be. So something's got to give. Agreed? Because this ain't cool. This isn't happy land. This isn't joy here. We as a collective, humanity, are in breakdown. It's a horrible place to be. And what makes it more horrible is that we're not taking the learnings and taking in the breakthroughs, which is what leads us here. From breakdown to breakthrough. We're just in breakdown now. Nobody's brought us into the breakthrough, into the land of opportunities and possibilities up until now. Up until now. I choose to affect change. I have been choosing it for myself for 11 years and for others for 5. I love change. Me and change have a 10 out of 10 relationship. I create change every day. I bring it in every day. I invite it in every day. And here's how it looks to invite it in. I am hungry and resourceful for new information. New information, new game, new results. So why do you think I chose personal development for 11 years? New idea, new game, new results. Recipe for success. I go seeking out data, information, so I can affect change. How do I do that? This data, this information that I seek out comes from people showing me where my floors are, where my base game is. And when they show me that, and I know where I get to go, then I am privileged to acknowledge a gap. I was privileged yesterday, maybe the day before, while I was in the coaching container. An authority to me was like, Paula, what's going on here? And I was like, what do you mean? And she's like, look. And I was like, what? Wow. And she's like, what is that? Where did that come from? And I was like, well, okay. What? Whoa. 2 days ago. And 2 days ago, I was shown my gap. And 2 days ago, I was empowered to create change. And 2 days ago, I was a different version of myself. Now I'm the improved version of myself. Wouldn't you like that? That's what I've got to offer. It's time for you, my friend, my love. It's time for you to access some of your greatness. How do you do that? You go get it. How do you create that? You ask me. I bring you. That's what's up. So are you ready? Are you ready to take what's yours? It's time. All of you. I love you.